Hello, I'm Steven from Live Deeper 10X. I'm going to be talking with you today about vlogging for beginners, of which I am one. There's tons of educational YouTube sites out there where you can learn lots and lots of things, but it takes a lot of time. So my goal is to provide you with some basic insight right up front that you can utilize to get running. The camera. So this is a GoPro 8 Hero Black, one of the ones that we just bought. It's awesome. These are well known for being wonderful cameras for vlogging. There are just some things you need to know out of the gate before you get started with those. Bottom line, however, you don't need fancy equipment to do great vlogs. It's content. Your cell phone, the camera is great. The microphone is okay for that. But if you're like me and you're brand new, any kind of little step up seems to be something that you want to do. So we at Live Deeper 10X said, hey, okay, let's go ahead and get a camera and see if we can up our game just a little bit. It also leads to a different level of commitment. So if you put the money into something, if you happen to have some money to buy an additional camera, and a GoPro is a good place to start. This one was $299 and it's the 8. Now it turns out already the 9 is here. I just got this and unboxed it within the last 2 weeks, and the 9 is already out. So I'm just going to pretend that doesn't exist, because there is always the fear that the next thing is better than the one you just bought. So don't worry about it. Let's just stick with what we've got. And one thing that you learn online pretty quickly is the internal microphone is good, it's fine, but there's a difference between vlogs that you really like watching that look extremely professional and those like this one that do not. And one of the main reasons, or the difference, is the microphone. So the internal microphone is okay, but ultimately, depending upon what you're going to want to do, you need to get an external microphone. One of the smaller condenser microphones is a great way to go, and in a couple of videos from now I'll show you one that's inexpensive, great reviews, people who know what they're doing actually utilize those. The thing is, if you purchase one of these GoPros and then you decide, okay, I'm going to get an external microphone, where do I plug that thing in? You can't. You can't plug that into this. So what you actually have to do is then purchase this, which is an external mic adapter. And you need these at least for the GoPro 8. I don't know anything about those beforehand. You might as well for the earlier ones, the 7 and what have you, and you probably do for the 9 as well. So I'll put a link down below for where you can purchase all of these things if you want to get them, but this is going to be vital. So then you get this thing, and we'll open it up in a minute, and look what happens there. You've got this cord and this box, and then another cord to your microphone, and if you're vlogging where you're walking around town, that's no good because you got this stuff hanging all over the place, and it's really inconvenient, and it looks bad, and it's messy. So if you go online for solutions to this, don't look too old in the videos, because you'll see people who are getting everything set up with Velcro and straps, just totally rigging it up, and that's not what you need to do. What you should do is get this. This is an Ulanzi case, and I'll open this up in a minute and just show you what it's got, but it's quite cool because it's got a storage port, if you will, at the bottom for this adapter. And it's also got a few other things that are very helpful that we'll go through in just a minute. I also just ordered, based on a video from one guy whose link I'll show you down below, these MaxCam screen protectors, which are great because if you're like me, you're probably going to be throwing this thing around and everything's going to get scratched up. So I've got a screen protector on this side and one on the back side to help protect things as we go, because I don't want to have to buy another one of those even though it's already outdated. Alright, let's go ahead and open this guy up. So for the record, this was $39, and I got that off of Amazon, and again I'll show you where you can pull that up. Vlog master plan, kind of cool, don't know if that's going to be helpful. Ulanzi stickers. Alright, getting closer. Standard GoPro mount system, which is going to be helpful to utilize when we need to put this in with our tripod or do the other sorts of actions that we're going to do with this. Fun bubble wrap. Can never get too much bubble wrap. Alright, so here's the deal. Oh, what do we got? Some Allen wrenches and screws. We'll figure out what that's for. Can you hear this? That's metal. So this one is metal. Don't be fooled. Ulanzi, which is a really good company, they also make these for the GoPro 8 and for other GoPros which do not fit into this one. So make sure that you are getting one for the model of GoPro that you've got. They make a plastic one, and it's only $17.99, and the thinking is, okay, that's pretty awesome. That's only $17.99. Here's the problem. This thing is called a cold shoe mount, and it's what you will ultimately utilize to put your external microphone on. If you buy the plastic version of this, it will have this cold shoe mount, but not this one. The benefit of this is you can put a light on this side and your mic on this side, and it's both already connected, which is great. In the very beginning, you probably won't want a light, but ultimately you will need one. We're getting to the point where we're probably going to go ahead and purchase one of those. The beauty of this thing is it's a spacer. If you put your mic on just the case itself, the microphone itself, or the dead cat, which is that furry looking wind resistor microphone cover, will show in your view. So this is essential to bump that microphone up out of the view. And to have a cold shoe mount for a light at the same time is key. This is the box down below where the bottom of your adapter can just go and live, and the cord can go right there. It's a compact unit. It's great. So this one, the metal one with both cold shoe mounts, $39 on Amazon. Of course, it's there in a day and a half. This is also awesome because ultimately when you figure out what you're doing, which is a bit beyond where I am now, you will need some filters. And this is made to house those filters perfectly. There are also a couple of different ways to mount this on your tripod, which is beneficial as well. Let's open this guy up. This is the adapter that lets you hook your external mic to the GoPro. There's not much to it. It's just the bare bones, the thing that you need. It's this guy. So it plugs directly into the camera on the side, and then again this is made to where you can just slide it right in. It plugs in. It's neat, it's concise, doesn't waste space, and the last thing people like us who are beginners need is extra stuff that we're just going to catch on the corner of something and rip out the cord, and then everything is over and done and we can never vlog again. Another benefit of this particular device is this door on the side, which is awesome because it means that you can recharge your GoPro while it's in the case, and you don't have to worry about taking the whole thing out and dismantling your whole system in order to recharge. So that's a great way to do it. You also can pop this door open and then replace your battery if you have multiple batteries, so that you don't worry about recharging. Okay, another really important about the GoPro 8, it's got 10 user presets for all of the video settings. So for somebody who's new, you might go in one of two directions. One, you're going to learn absolutely everything there is to know about each one of these settings based on the light conditions, based on the post-processing that you want to do. Or you might be somebody who says, I really just want to take a video, so I would like to push a button, please. If that's the case, take a look at this guy's video because it's awesome in that regard. He is somebody who does actually know what he's doing, and he has laid out the best way to do each of your 10 presets. So you will have to enter those and set those one time, but then you'll just toggle through and go, this is a situation where I want what he said preset 3 is perfect for. So definitely check that one out. He's very entertaining with his videos as well. So that's one great advantage of the GoPro 8. Again, I'm not talking about the GoPro 9 because I don't know anything about it, and I'm going to continue to pretend it doesn't exist. Very excited about hooking up our case with our adapter to get things going. Alright, so please, comments, let me know where you are in your stage of the game, and please subscribe, join us. We've also got a website at livedeeper10x.com that could provide you with some insight into how to expand your life a bit. That's our goal. Alright. So I'm not sure if a shoestring is the way this is supposed to be done. Just kind of figured maybe that's the way to do it. Of course, some seltzer water. That's a pretty awesome way to prop up the tripod where one of the legs is broken. Alright, anyway, that's what we're trying.